This is Rock Antenne. This is the Within Temptation update that we have with the lovely Sharon Den Adel. Obviously, for and about the new single, The Purge.
Purge, baby!
Oh, man. Sharon, what are you going to purge yourself of?
Well, not personally, but no. No, the purge is about self-reflection. That's the main theme on the song. It's about the choices in life everyone makes, and sometimes when you make the big choices in life, the path you choose of what you're gonna do, what kind of life you're gonna lead, how you're gonna lead it, what political choices you make, everything you do in life, all these big choices, they have a certain effect also, of course, on people around you. When you take one road, you exclude a lot of other roads. Mm-hmm. And that also has impact on other people's lives sometimes. And you have to deal with that when you get to a certain point in your life. And I think probably a lot of people can relate to that because, the whole world has come to a stop all of a sudden in this roller coaster we're all living in. And so maybe people will be able to relate to that because I think a lot of people had time for self-reflection and it's a more a mental cleansing than it's actually a physical one. It's not with whips or anything like it did with the Roman Catholic years ago, like when you convert yourself and something. No, it's more mentally. It's a mental thing in this case. You saw already with a whip, huh?
It's not that I liked it, but no, anyway. So are you mentally clean now?
Am I mentally clean? I think no one is ever mentally completely clean. There's always issues, and we need issues because otherwise, it keeps you going and you make new decisions every day. So no, never ever. But I'm working on it, so that's a good thing.
At least one of us is working on it. That's a good thing.
Yeah, well, you'll work on it in time.
I got a little time. So when I heard The Purge the first time, I thought that's a classic.
Oh, really?
A classic in the respect that it reminds a little bit more of the classic Within Temptation material. I don't know if you agree or not.
I do.
How did you get to the musical idea of The Purge?
Well, it's because when you've done something crazy like Entertain You, which is really nice to make, you automatically go to the other side of the spectrum again, and you go maybe a little bit closer to home, and you want to, because everything you make is you, of course, the crazy stuff and the more the more regular kind of stuff. And I think this is more the typical Within Temptation song, I think, The Purge. Yeah. And I think Entertain You is the ones that are a bit different from what we do normally. And it always feels good when you've done something crazy, and I like crazy a lot. Then it's also nice to go back to something that gives is a little bit more energetic in a way, I guess, because it's a different kind of energy again. But I like both. But it's nice to go from left to right, and that's what we're doing constantly.
It's been only a couple of months that we talked about Entertain You. How long does it really take you to write, or how long did it take you to come up with The Purge? Did you start right after Entertain? How long does it take you to write a song actually? Because usually, it feels like we're talking about a new single, like we talk almost about a new record. Everything's new and everything, and like the visual setup is different, and you have new shirts, you have new everything, But how long does it actually take you to do that? Because usually you write a record in this time, right?
Yeah, that's true. The thing is that you don't know how long. There's no standard for one song, because sometimes I have one song in the closet still that I like a lot, but it hasn't been finished since 2005. and I don't know if it will ever be finished, but I love the song and I'm still working on it and never gets finished. So sometimes they never get finished and sometimes they are more clear where it needs to go. With Entertain You, it was written in one day. And yeah,
Okay.
yeah, those kind of and Ice Queen, same thing, was written in one day. And some songs, I think The Purge was different stages because we had the basic idea for it, but then we changed the verses, I think, 3 times. And because it needed a certain kind of energy. And so it can be very different from per song. And that's the truth, because sometimes, you know, before you write one good song, you've written 20 others that you've just thrown away and never look back.
So, but you still have you have a couple of Bohemian Rhapsodies in your closet then, in your drawer.
That maybe never become a Bohemian Rhapsody, but yeah, I can't throw them away because they have this kind of magic, but I can't finish it somehow.
It'll come. You know, once you've cleaned your mind.
You know, there's more people writing in the band, so it's not just me. There's some boys working on it, and it's a team effort.
But as I said, you know, with this new single comes everything new merchandise, like a new cover, a new optic vision and everything. How come? I mean, it's obvious.
You have to do something, you know. It's like it's. I think with every single we used to do that also. You always have a single cover. So this is a cover for another single. If you would release a physical single, for instance, and you also have merchandise with every single, and so it's not that different. But it seems like this because you're getting it's so. I don't know. It may be because it's more visible somehow. Oh, nice! Yes,
I cannot afford. I got family. I cannot afford to buy every single piece of merchandise. Well, but thank you, but
don't worry about it. You got that one for free.
But there's one interesting point you mentioned: a physical single. I looked through your merchandise store, and also obviously for the new stuff for The Purge. There's no vinyl. There's no
vinyl yet. No, but you know, I think singles, really a single is not that interesting for most fans. They don't buy it, and so why make it if they don't like it? So it's maybe when the album comes out, there will be a vinyl of it, of course, but it's not a single because you need an A and a B. You need a B side as well, you know. And that's going to cost you a lot of songs again because you have time, but it's limited also in a way if you want to do it good.
Nice one.
But you know what? There's another thing that does bring back old sympathy and old feelings from releasing singles and albums in the past. The thing is that everybody is now waiting for that moment that the single is going to be released, which we all had when we were waiting for that single to come out and you could rush off to the record store. Now everybody was at 12 o'clock last night, you know, like, oh, a few minutes more. And we were also like, oh my God, what am I going to say? You know, it's like, it's the same thing. It's like bringing back memories. Like, I remember this or something.
You know, when I see you, I can only see your eyes. I don't know if you see the same. You know, it depends on your mobile phone. Now I can. Your mouth.
Oh, okay.
Your mouth. Yeah, now it's good.
Yes, okay. Now I don't.
It's a different view on a mobile phone.
And you're on the
Yeah. Now I'm. Now you're perfect. No, I thought
watching only my eyes and my mouth. It's so strange.
No, I thought I'd let you talk for a little while. It's okay.
Oh yeah, you just let her chat, make yourself ridiculous. Eh? Yeah, thank you.
No, not yet.
Not yet. I already did.
Well, are we talking about a new record eventually?
Yes, of course we are. Yeah, that is something we're working towards, but we don't know when it's going to be released because we're just. You know, we don't know how long this period of Corona things are going to stay. So we need a vaccine before we can go on tour, and just before the tour there will be a new album, of course. I think, unless it's going to take 5 years, it will be earlier, of course. But then we'll talk again about the album when it comes.
I think actually I wanted to ask you, how are you going to celebrate Christmas? But I think since you're going to release two more singles until Christmas, it's not the last time we talk.
When, Thomas? When? No.
You write it in a day. What's the problem?
What's the problem? Well, I need a studio where I can go to, and those kind of things. Yeah, what's the problem?
Okay. It's minor. No, anyway. But, generally speaking, how are you holding up? Because I think that in the Netherlands, the lockdown is more strict than it is, especially we're here in Germany. I think you guys are hanging in a little bit tougher than we are, although the numbers and figures are the same. Is that even more stress for you now?
Yeah, I find it more hard than the first time. And I find it, but I've just heard this morning that they're going to start vaccinating in January, February already, which is pretty soon, which means festivals. I don't know. It depends on how it will turn out, of course.
I think they're gonna start this in the Netherlands exclusively to have some guinea pigs for us then.
To look at how we change into real pigs.
I never said that.
No, you started it. You gave me a startup. No. The thing is that they're going to start with the elderly and the ones who need it most, who are the most fragile, and the people who are working, of course, in the most important jobs, like in hospitals and police and those kind of things.
This is brilliant because I'm old and I'm fragile.
But you're in Germany.
Yeah, right.
Germany do it differently. They start with the young people.
Don't ever say this again. Yeah, so there's good looking out. And how are you gonna celebrate Christmas then? Do you want to make it as normal as you can, or are you gonna do you have to do it somehow differently? Can you see the family?
Well, my mom is the only one who's living close by, and she just lives one street away from me, and she's part of my household. I say to everyone, because I see her at least 2 times a week or 3 times. So she'll be there, and the rest I don't know what the restrictions are, of course. So we have to see, and then we'll see. We'll see. I don't know. It's too far away still. It's not December yet.
So you're a last-minute shopper, I see. Okay.
Yeah. But no. I did a lot of shopping yesterday for Christmas already.
That's what I was about to ask. Like, when you try to escape the depression of the whole stuff we're in, how do you escape it? Are you going to extreme songwriting, or are you going into extreme online shopping?
Well, actually both. No, I don't do the online shopping. I don't like it very much, to be honest. I rather feel and touch fabric. I'm the old-fashioned kind of girl. So I rather go into the city. But, when there's too many people, I bail out and I go home again. But I go when there's nobody there, when everybody's working, who's still working. Yeah. And so then the quiet moments, I go into the city and just to have my moment if I need to. But mostly I write and I do other stuff. I create stuff, I paint a lot. I like to paint, drawings, all kinds of stuff. But also redo my house, but I've redone it now completely, and the garden. So I need a new project. Do you have any ideas for me? Anyone?
Yeah, come over. We need a kitchen. It's okay.
You need a kitchen. I'm not good in kitchen. Sorry, I can give you ideas though, but.
Oh man, no, we're just without one. We're in between kitchens.
Oh, but that's horrible.
For like 2 weeks, and it's going to be another week.
Do you have your mom close by that you can eat at her place, or what?
No, we pick up stuff. It's very
helpful. Pick up. Okay, you go to the Chinese and the Japanese and that kind of thing. Oh, nice. A lot of sushi.
Yeah, and it doesn't even cost a lot. It kills me. It kills me, and it always gets postponed and postpones. It's German accuracy. But I cannot talk about this because otherwise this kitchen is never going to be delivered.
Okay, no, they know you. No. Thomas Most said they're not happy.
Don't say my name. It's okay. Dear Lord. Oh man, it's Friday noon and it's too early for beer. I kind of hate that, but
don't you like alcohol-free beer? Because that's hugely celebrated in our house.
Yeah, right. I can only
really? You don't even want to go there. You're traditional.
I can see. Yeah, now I can see you better again.
Okay.
Just slipped up a little bit again. It's
okay. Just tell me when I do.
Yeah, but I guess for now, it's going to be the shortest interview that we've ever done because I have no more further questions to ask you, Your Honor.
Oh wow!
Unless, oh yeah, there's something that interests me.
Oh.
Because you do the songwriting, you probably write the song. When you do a songwriting, you do it, yourself or with Robert, with everybody. But how do you get the musicians together to practice and record?
Well, when you have the basic idea, you send it to everyone, and then it's like everybody has to do their own part. That's basically how it goes. And if you have already an idea for their part, they will do it better because everybody's their own specialist, of course. So yeah, and then it comes together. That's how we do it mostly. All
right. So there's no jamming right now.
No jamming in front of the camera. We've never jammed, by the way. There's always just a few that write songs, and the rest they just fill in their parts, and then we discuss what we like about it and what we should be deleting.
All right, very nice. I guess that's really about it. Is there anything I forgot you to ask this time?
Well, there's going to be a video.
Yeah.
I can't say a date yet when it's going to be released, but a few weeks. And because it's still in the making, just did it this week. And so that's a new one because nobody asked me. And so you got a scoop, a little bit of a scoop. I don't know. If people are interested, then they should check out in a few weeks our video. And it's going to be very...
You didn't include me in the Entertain You video. Why am I supposed to say something about the Purge video when I'm not in there again?
Oh my God. Next time I'll ask you to be the Joker, okay?
Yeah, whatever creature.
Whatever creature. I'm going to remember that one, Thomas.
Oh, shit. Okay.
About Muppets, the grumpy Muppets.
I can be Fuzzy Bear.
Fuzzy Bear. Oh, that's nice.
All right, you take care.
Yes, thank you. You too.
Congratulations on The Purge.
Thanks.
It's a very, very good song. And, I hope we talk soon.
We will.
And again, in all healthiness.
Yes, totally. I hope so. Same for you and the team you're working with. Stay healthy, stay safe, okay?
Yeah, you do too. Okay. Say hi to the family and hi to your mother.
Yes, I will. Mom, Mom is here.